I didn't expect to spend my summer vacation at the local park. Mom and Dad wanted me to stay home and help compile their research data, but Sarah wouldn't stop asking me to join her and the others. "It'll be fun," she kept saying, as if fun was a measurable metric for activity value. I finally agreed, mostly to maintain my cover. That's what I told myself anyway. The park is this sprawling, inefficient use of space that humans somehow love. There's a playground with metal structures that children climb all over for no apparent purpose. Grassy areas where people just lie down and stare at clouds, and trees that could have been harvested ages ago but are kept standing just because they're pretty. Today, I watched Tommy try 5 times to cross the monkey bars before finally making it. Back home, if you couldn't accomplish something on the 3rd try, you were recalibrated and reassigned to more suitable tasks. But here, everyone cheered when he finally made it across. His face got all red. Humans call it blushing. Such an odd, involuntary response. But he was smiling so wide, I found myself clapping too, even though he demonstrated clear inefficiency. The really strange part came when Kevin brought his new puppy to the park. Everyone gathered around this tiny, energetic creature that served no practical purpose. It chased balls, ran in circles, and licked faces, all completely pointless activities. Yet watching it play, I felt this weird urge to laugh. Not the calculated social response I usually perform, but real laughter bubbling up from somewhere inside. Maya brought a picnic basket full of Earth snacks. I was prepared with my usual excuse about not being hungry, but then she pulled out these things called watermelon slices. The way the sunlight hit the red fruit, how the black seeds created patterns against the flesh, it was oddly beautiful. When I finally tried it, after carefully observing how the others ate it, the burst of sweetness and cool water was refreshing. I might have eaten 3 slices before remembering I was supposed to be maintaining minimal consumption. The most perplexing moment came when we all lay down on a blanket under a big oak tree. Everyone was pointing at clouds, claiming they looked like various Earth objects, animals, vehicles, faces. Such a primitive pattern recognition exercise, I thought. But then Sarah pointed to one and said, "That one looks like a group hug." And everyone laughed and huddled together right there on the blanket. I found myself in the middle of this spontaneous human pile, and instead of calculating escape vectors, I just stayed there, feeling the weird, warm happiness that keeps happening more and more lately. As the sun started setting, just one sun, still getting used to that, I watched some smaller humans chasing soap bubbles. Completely pointless. Totally inefficient. The bubbles just pop and disappear, yet everyone was smiling, even the adults watching from the benches. I caught myself reaching out to pop one myself, delighting in the tiny rainbow on its surface before it burst. On the walk home, Sarah asked if I wanted to come back tomorrow. The logical response would have been to say no. I have reports to file, observations to record, data to analyze. Instead, I heard myself saying yes before my efficiency protocols could kick in. Don't tell my parents, but I think I'm starting to understand why humans keep these big, open, wasteful spaces in their cities. Some things can't be measured in terms of efficiency. Some things are just meant to be experienced. Though I still have to remember to blink, especially with all this earth pollen floating around. How do humans deal with these seasonal particulates? Actually, maybe I don't mind it so much anymore.